Hello everyone, welcome back to Vikings franchise connected mode. I'm tired. I just woke up like 5 minutes ago because I was watching YouTube. And it's like, oh yeah, let's just pass out. So it's week 10. We go up against the Bears this week. I think the sliders are finally to a good point because they're winning by less. I think I might actually that's the XP sliders. I think I might actually make it a little harder for us, because we're still like really pushing it. So I think we might actually no. I'm gonna turn fumbles down a little bit. Put those up a little bit. I'm gonna turn interceptions down because Kirk Cousins has like I don't even know how many interceptions, and it's week 10. I think he has like 17 or 18 now, maybe even 19. So I'm going to turn interceptions down a little bit. Nothing huge. They were pretty big before, so I think like having it the way it is now would be pretty good. If I could just please get on my stream, thank you. I would like that. Okay, sweet. Hey, bud. My day hasn't been too bad. I'm kind of just messing with ours. I'm gonna turn our interceptions down. Yeah, I think this is good. I think these are good. Alrighty. I just woke up. I took like a 20-minute nap. So okay. So we're just gonna get into this game. How's your stream, bud? I watched a good portion of it and then it like cut off for me because Twitch is stupid, and then so I just got off it. I think Eric Kendricks might actually break 100 tackles this year. Alrighty, I'll let you guys watch the intro.
Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Nick Foles and the Chicago Bears taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
The sun is set in Chicago. The temps have dipped and will continue to do so. Jacket and blanket weather. It's that time of year at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Nick Foles is their QB. Isn't he like a 72 overall or something?
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week, they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they're halfway home, looking good, and a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Alrighty. So, we're going to start off running this ball. I really want Dalvin Cook to just go off, and we are staying away from Khalil Mack as much as possible. I hate going up against Khalil Mack and Bobby Wagner because they're just game wreckers. And if Wyatt Teller block, they brought
down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Folded like a lawn chair. Man, they're bringing them like every play. But Dalvin Cook to the sideline. Kyle Fuller catches him down to the 41. 36 yards.
36 yards on the play.
A gain of 36 yards. First down.
Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that? Hitting the defense hard early. And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Oh, he's so open.
Throw over the middle,
I thought he was going to break that.
Down near
so
the
clutch.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
All right. David, I like Thielen actually
Cousins
right
on
here.
first down.
Oh, yeah, I like Thielen. But if he throws an interception in the back of the fucking end zone.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Alrighty. Let's get Brian Burns and Danielle Hunter cooking, alright?
They are led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 52 from the University of Arizona. In his 9th year, it's Nick Foles. They'll run with a former
Cordell
Viking,
Patterson is their running back. That's pretty
He's
funny.
brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so
Brian Burns with the strip sack. Danielle Hunter has it. We're down at the 11-yard line. We get a second chance.
Field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film,
he had 4 people at once. You know, that's pretty cool, bud. I wish I had 4 people right now.
He finished each and every run.
On 2nd down.
And Dalvin Cook in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Sorry, the comment didn't pop up on my screen.
18 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations
straight down the center.
Into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Alrighty. Let's kick this off into the back of the end zone so we don't have to deal with Cordell Patterson bringing it back.
Send this one away.
You know, if Cordell Patterson's in free agency,
5 yards deep, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
I feel like getting Cordell Patterson would be really good because he's a really good
We always hear about
returner.
empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn
we could move him back to
it
wide
changes
receivers, so
momentum,
give
and
us
they
wide
take it
receiver
downfield and punch
too.
it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
Danielle Hunter's back up. Eric Kendrick Smith is Anthony Barr takes the ball out, and Harrison Smith has it.
43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. A lot of times we talk about being opportunistic as a defense as a whole. Right now, it's becoming just one guy on this defense.
Alrighty, we already get the ball back. That was quick. Our defense, I think our defense is becoming pretty elite.
A special knack for it. He forced 2 fumbles last week.
I think one of the main things we're going to have to do this offseason is get a good wide receiver 3. Justin Jefferson getting first down. I feel like getting a good wide receiver 3 is going to be very, very important to this team. David Sills, you know, is a good player, but he
it'll be second down.
isn't. I mean,
he's got to be careful not to force
overall.
anything into coverage.
But it doesn't help. He goes up against number 1 cornerback.
The best part for him,
too.
he's got
So
second and third down to
like,
fall back on.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to give them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Kyle Rudolph picking up the first down. He's down to the 5-yard line.
The Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
Why I don't play online? Because I don't feel like going up against a bunch of sweats all the time. You know,
and he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Going up against sweats can be fun sometimes when you're like destroying them and they rage quit. A little Maximus with the INT there.
Away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from
But
someone.
like, I really don't like going up against them any other time because they always. Because, especially with this, I almost intercepted again because they bring a cornerback blitz. They just make me angry, you know, like, there's no point in me getting so heated. Dalvin Cook with another touchdown. How many touchdowns does he have on the year? Almost 20?
With his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to
He's averaging like 3 a game.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game.
Extra point good by Dan Bailey.
Right?
Getting ready to kick off again.
Create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
I like how I said earlier, oh yeah, you know, we'll change the sliders. We'll make it a little harder on us.
You know what else he should do?
You
If
know?
this continues, take them all to dinner.
And Patterson will not return.
As we're up
It comes out to the
14-0,
23. At the line, prepping for their
like
next
3
drive, the
times.
Bears offense.
Fumbles are
And they had the
literally
fumble
at
last
19
time that led to a
for
touchdown.
the sliders. Brian Burns almost sacks Nick Foles. Anthony Webb with the tackle.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores.
It's a 2-man. I don't
Now
want
it's
to
up to
play
the
man.
offense to get back out on the field.
We'll go
and pick
cover
things up.
3.
They're out there. We'll see if they can
More than
pick those
likely
things back
pass.
up.
As it
Looking to
is.
throw it
Danielle
on
Hunter.
second down. Foles.
Oh man,
And
if only
complete
it
this
switched
to
to
Patterson.
Anthony Harris.
And he's able to
The
take
one
this
time
up
I
to the
wanted to switch to
35-yard
Anthony
line.
Harris. Okay,
Third down.
we're bringing a blitz. Probably not a good idea, but we're gonna do it.
Foles.
Danielle Hunter with the sack. The ball's out. Oh God. Anthony Harris with another sack. Another fumble! Oh my God! Harrison Smith going up the sideline and he's down at the 21-yard line. Oh my God!
The quarterback forced out of bounds.
Whenever I see a team turn it over back-to-back drives,
Watch,
fumbles on the
first
last
fumble,
two,
right?
I
David
know
Montgomery
one
picks it up.
person's blood pressure is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when
Watch, sack the QB. No, it literally says, watch. It says, watch Blake sack the QB. Oh my God, dude. But let's watch this, right? He goes back to pass. Danielle Hunter, he fumbles the ball, right? And then David Montgomery picks it up. And then who makes him fumble? That's Anthony Harris, right? Anthony Harris makes him fumble, okay? And then the left tackle picks him up. picks it up, and then I believe that's Cameron Dantzler. Cameron Dantzler comes and forces another fumble. Harrison Smith picks it up and runs down the sideline. Dude, that is... That's beautiful right there.
Is it going to go down when they stop fumbling?
That is
the game film,
the most amazing thing I have ever seen, man. That I'm gonna have to make like a highlight reel, and that'll be like my favorite one, because like, Justin Jefferson with the touchdown. That was great, dude.
Justin Jefferson,
oh man,
his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring.
Look,
They've been a quick strike team
you scored the touchdown, Kyle Rudolph.
There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
What I need to find out the timestamp for that. I'm gonna like edit that into my description. Like the most beautiful moment I've ever seen at blank.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
All right, after that turn of events, let's get back into this.
3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Danielle Hunter almost with another sack. Harrison Smith with another fumble. Mike Hughes has the ball. He's running up the sideline, and that will be a fumble return for 6.
It's a fumble return, a scoop and score.
Are we going to have to turn fumbles down again? You just get too many fumbles, man.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense.
They have 4 turnovers, and it's not even the end of the first. They're up 28-0. We're going to have to let them score some, man. Like, oh my God. But that was, man, I will never forget that play. That was beautiful, dude.
Taken in the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Alrighty, we're back on defense again after the fumble for 6.
What do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game.
Eric Wilson, but not Eric Wilson, Eric Kendricks, but you know, we'll let them have something, okay? They deserve it.
The drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's Foles.
Danielle Hunter with the sack.
And they get there for the
his
sack.
9th on the year.
Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks.
We're going to go cover 3
here.
here.
All back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17
Jimmy Graham and
yards
Allen Robinson in the slot. They decide to run with Cordero Patterson. Anthony Barr cleaning up down the middle for an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 10.
So now 3rd and 10.
The end of the first.
Play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Now Foles.
Oh, Eric Kendricks almost with the INT. And they're going to punt, though it's probably just going to go out of bounds.
It's 4th down.
I doubt they actually kick it. Yeah, that's going to go out of bounds. It'll probably be about 15. Oh, 30. Nice. I don't know why yours doesn't. Okay.
So here are the
Vikings we're going to. I want to get David Sills into this game. David Sills and Adam Thielen deserve to be in this game. 100%. David Sills with a great contested catch there for 17 yards.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Alrighty, we're going to try and get to Adam Thielen here, okay? They look like they're playing zone. They aren't Adam Thielen. Oh, great catch.
Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice.
We need to throw it to Adam Thielen more, man. We have time. We can get Adam Thielen like to 1,000 yards if we just cook. Adam Thielen in for the touchdown. Touchdown Vikings. 34-0.
Adam Thielen, his
35 pending the extra point.
As his guys continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another
3 for
through,
69.
in the lead.
Nice.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Alrighty.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Alrighty, the Bears on offense again. Cordell Patterson kneeing it in. At this point, you might as well just run one out.
It's a touchback.
Alrighty, we're going to be running cover 2. I'm going to use Brian Burns here.
And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Oh,
the punter doesn't exist, guys.
Anthony Barr with a good tackle.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense
Hunter
here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
Shedding a tackle and tackling Cordell Patterson for a minimal gain.
Hey, listen,
for a 1-yard gain.
We're trying to win a game.
Okay, we're going to go cover 3 here.
Down and 6.
Because they're in an empty backfield. Danielle Hunter. Oh, man. If only Nick Foles waited 1 more second. And I believe we will be able to take this one back.
So far in this first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
KJ Osborne takes it back to the 27-yard line.
And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
So we're going to run it with Dalvin Cook a little bit.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well.
Want to get Dalvin Cook involved.
They really have captured.
They bring a linebacker blitz.
They've taken momentum.
Dalvin Cook with the minimal gain, probably about 4 yards.
Not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together.
Alrighty, Kyle Hinton with the good block. Dalvin Cook still up, breaking 2 tackles. Khalil Mack on his tail. He's at the 10, the 5, and that's another touchdown for Dalvin Cook. His 20th rushing touchdown on the year.
20 on the year. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
Tomlinson's
you go ahead and do that.
record for I think it was 29 in a season. I think he'll break it at this point if this is only week 10. We got 7 more games, 6 more games after this one.
Than the last.
But it's 42-0 in the middle of the second. So I think we're just
fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Cordell Patterson takes this one out, breaks up the hole, and I don't know what that flag would be. We're up 42-0 in the middle of the second. I don't know what to do. I can't, we've just been kind of, how do I say this? We've been smacking this game.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And
I don't know,
they won that battle.
I don't want to sip, but I don't want to have like a 90-point game.
And stacked him up.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bears on 3rd
down.
0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And fine grab, complete.
Alrighty, Nick Foles, pretty good game, gets the first down.
Nice 3rd down conversion, and even 20
Throw to Jimmy Graham, the dinosaur.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Cameron Dantzler with the great tackle. Brian Burns coming to help.
42-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards is the
We're going to stay in cover 2
here. Inside of 3 minutes.
It's 2nd and 8.
Danielle Hunter.
Going on 2nd and 8.
Eric Kendricks, I think he stopped that first down.
Get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield.
He didn't, but I think he should have.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Eric Wilson with a good tackle. Don't mind me just completely messing with Eric Kendricks.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Imagine seeing this score in an actual game and just watching the highlights and being like, what the heck happened?
On 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Eric Kendricks with the interception, tackled down at the 35.
Eric Kendricks. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you
I'm just going to run this out.
Stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They start the drive.
Khalil Mack absolutely destroying blockers.
But this time they get him behind the line.
Look, you get one tackle when you're in the zone. You couldn't stop like the other one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I don't understand why are blocking so bad.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants
to
take
run my favorite play.
Negotiations, doesn't he?
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short.
You know, if I did this better, I probably could have like did it correctly, but you know, I want to meme a little bit. I want to meme. Let's meme. All right.
And look at this, it's a fake.
Oh, he broke it. He broke it. He's going. He gets tackled down at the 37. How cool would that have been to score on that?
Big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play on a 1st down. So they snap it straight to the up man.
And you know, I just want to yeet one to Adam Thielen. If they get an interception, it'll be fine. I just want to yeet it. He almost lost him. All right, we're going to run the ball out.
Line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes,
just one and it'll be half.
Used to having the ball in their hands.
Alrighty, whoa.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That's fun.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game.
Hey, what's up, bud?
The blitz that they just had against them.
Look, you missed it. There was just an amazing moment. If you try and rewind about 10 minutes.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rally. As we'll send you down to Orlando.
Probably about 10 minutes. Like, it was beautiful.
Coach.
All right,
Brandon, thanks very
Trust
much.
me.
We'll get back to you and Charles.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
So I recommend going back and trying to watch it, all right? Because it was
going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this carries into the end zone. And
all right, Cordell Patterson being out. And it's going to be a touchback.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next
Daniel
drive.
Hunter coming off the edge.
Half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned,
Cordell Patterson breaking it big.
Together, get some consistency,
and tackled down at the 22. He rushed for like 50 yards.
To get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts.
All right, so we are bringing heat with Daniel Hunter now.
1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Because screw the Bears.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, Mike Hughes almost having that interception there.
Robinson, the intended receiver.
You're playing Batman.
That was well played,
you know, I used to play the Batman series back on like my old Kindle or whatever, like when I was a kid.
It could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Foles with a throw caught by the
thrown to, I believe that is Hope Met for like a 2-yard gain. I want to stay in cover 2 here. If I go cover 3, I feel like I'll regret it. Daniel Hunter coming up the middle, cracking Nick Foles as he throws, and it's 4th and 6. They're probably going to take the field goal.
The 3rd down pass play. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL,
he's had a hard time finding open receivers because our pressure's just been so good. The trade for Brian Burns is probably the best trade I'll make this fantasy thing. Like, that trade was top-notch, just good.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal.
KJ Osborne shedding one tackle, can't break the second down to the 26.
Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try to get some bigger points on
that's a mouthful.
At their own 20.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Isn't the person I want. Adam Thielen is. He is open.
That's complete to the
he catches it down to the 43.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's not a game if Kirk Cousins doesn't throw an INT.
17 yards and a first down.
Vikings.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Oh, come on. That he should have had
that. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. But it's going to be second down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage.
Going to run a counter here. Don't know how it works, but hey, we'll try it. Oh, they bring a blitz.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
They didn't bring a blitz.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
It wasn't even a blitz.
Again, it's Cook.
Roquan Smith just decides to come up into that hole.
To keep the drive alive. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
I know the scouting report.
We are going to try
to be an elite linebacker
and get this before the end zone.
React and make a play. But on that one,
we got it. We got it.
One of those guys.
Jeff Gladney marking it down at the 11-yard line.
Skirts of the 10, they'll down it at the 11-yard line. Now Chicago,
you know,
getting ready to go
I'm going to run nickel for probably the rest of this game because I want Jeff Gladney to get
changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Eric Kendricks blowing him up in the backfield.
In their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly
Cameron
worked.
Dantzler with the good tackle on Alvin Robinson.
But now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is for 2 wide receivers, I'm going to run cover 2. For 3 wide receivers, I'm going to run for 3 wide receivers, I'm going to run nickel man, and then for 4 wide receivers, I'm going to run cover 3. I think that is what I'm going to do for the rest of the time because I think that's the smartest thing to do.
A play fake to Montgomery.
Daniil Hunter almost getting another sack.
And he loses the
Barr destroys him. He gets the forced fumble in the fumble recovery.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense.
That is
good job
like
of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact.
Kyle Rudolph open. Sheds 1 tackle but can't break the second.
To knock it free.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First down, Minnesota.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half.
In the backfield, throwing to Justin Jefferson. Kyle Rudolph catches it in the tip drill, and he's down to the 3-yard line.
On first down.
Complete to Kyle.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages.
We have time. We don't have time. We don't have time. Oh, almost intercepted. Glad I got it off, though.
In front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
I would much rather have that than Adam Thielen's open. That's a touchdown for Adam Thielen. His 2nd on the game.
Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
don't tell me what I just heard.
Get plenty of contributors,
No,
but that's his
what was
second
that
touchdown catch of
I thought my
this
AirPod
game.
was going
He's
down.
one of the key guys in this one.
And you better
Alrighty.
believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Now here's the thing, we don't have to worry about edge anymore in the draft. Right now I think we should focus on maybe linebacker. Our corners are actually progressing really nicely. I think Cameron Dantzler can have a great game. He'll have a breakout next week.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic.
I mean, he already has a forced fumble.
Big word.
I
like
yeah.
it, because you're exactly right.
And he lost the football.
Another forced fumble. Mike Hughes on the recovery. He's going around the side and he's tackled at the 34. Maybe Mike Hughes. Maybe he'll have upgrade and he'll be superstar X Factor. That would mean we would have 4 superstar X Factors on the 5 superstar X Factors on the defense.
Because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through
David Sills going deep, incomplete.
It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold
good
on to
throw,
it.
just equally
Is,
good coverage.
No how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock
You know,
it out.
I'm feeling risky. OCBC Johnson's in. Haven't seen much of him this year. He's open. No, he's not. He catches it down to the 5-yard line.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Do we sign a wide receiver? Nah, we don't sign a wide receiver. We'll rock with what we got. Do we get OCBC Johnson more reps, though? Intercepted in the end zone by Eddie Jackson. Not Eddie Jackson. Who is that? Deshaun Gibson. I have not heard that name in a while. Did not. I meant, Burglar uncovered a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just
probably a run if I had to guess. It is. The Neil Hunter with the tackle for loss.
When he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Thank you,
his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now
cover,
they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Man coverage, Jeff Gladney in the slot, trying to get him some reps.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Harrison Smith with the Jeff Gladney going down the sideline, juking out an offensive lineman. He's down to the 15-yard line.
Not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic.
One of his first plays on the field. He already has the fumble recovery.
There's a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that
I hate the Bears. I hate the Packers. I hate the Bears. I really don't care for the Lions. I feel really bad for Matthew Stafford. I actually like him as a QB. I actually like Matthew Stafford as a QB, but I hate him because he used to be a Detroit Lions player. And if the Rams beat us in the playoffs next year, I will hate him forever. Adam Thielen with the 3rd touchdown of the game.
Adam Thielen with touchdown number 3.
I know I said I didn't want to score 90 on him, but it's 56-3. So I might as well try and get a 69 and then just not. All right, for the memes, we're going squib kick. Try and give him some yards. Oh, we botched it. Oh, it was so bad. Hurting Nickerson with the tackle.
But hang on here. Penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way.
And we get Olding, so they're back even more. So they're back to where they would have been.
When they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult.
Alrighty, Eric Wilson tackling David Montgomery for a short gain.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low.
Daniil Hunter with the tackle for loss, but they're showing Jeff Gladney. So
Now they're
Maybe it was Jeff
That last play,
and that's the end of the third.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. I mean, we're just gonna have to fix some sliders. Either I'm just too. I think I might just like make God teams next season.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
I think I might just be too good. Michael Pierce with his first sack on the year.
Bring him down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
KJ Osborne returning with good range. I think we could potentially bring this one back to the house.
Offense too, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
No, never mind. Just good tackles.
Great position to win this one because holding him down was paramount.
Down to the 38-yard line.
But guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Here are the Vikings now to
going to get David Sills into this game.
Flushed out right.
Oh, intercepted by Kyle Fuller. Eric Bradbury, where are you going? Dalvin Cook tackles him at the 6-yard line.
He's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal.
I think we might give Josh Rosen the time of day in this game. I think we put Josh Rosen. That was completely my fault. Do not get me wrong. That is completely my fault for that happening. But I think we give Josh Rosen some snaps in this game. Because I don't know. I mean, if we can. Brian Burns with the sack on Nick Foles. His 11th on the, his 12th on the year.
12 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Daniil Hunter with the tackle for loss.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down.
Watch
and
play action here. Not even
to throw.
Mike Hughes. I mean, Polk event went out of bounds.
Now it's 4th and goal.
Alrighty, so
do you play analytics on this one?
Chris Boyd on the side.
Tell you about going for it here. I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going.
Makes the score Vikings 56.
And the field goal is good, so we will be returning this ball.
They get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son.
And we are taken down at the 20-yard line. That 99 guy, who is he? He is like too quick.
At their own 20-yard.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood.
Kyle big hitting, doing a good job. Dalvin Cook juking him out of his shoes. He is 149-3. Okay, I think we put Josh Rosen in. I think Josh Rosen comes in. We see what he can do. If he performs badly, he'll come back in, kind of like Tom Brady with Jared Stidham a couple years ago. If he does good, who knows? Maybe he becomes the new QB of the Minnesota Vikings next year.
The first throw for the backup Rosen.
Justin Jefferson's open. That's a catch, and he's tackled down at the 37-yard line. Justin Jefferson has 1,000 yards receiving in 9th game of the year. He has to be leading by a couple hundred yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Still throwing the football here.
David Sills mossing him for the touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
2 plays. For 80 yards.
They've got this big advantage, Charles. They are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the
result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. With the extra point.
Even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way
kicking it off. We're more than likely going to have a different special teams unit this year.
A couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the
because we have Chase McLaughlin and Greg Joseph on our practice squad, and cutting Dan Bailey and Skulliquit will save a lot of money.
Ready to go for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time.
Should have gone nickel, but Danielle Hunter almost having another sack.
Performance from start to finish, and incomplete as he was knocked.
I tell you, we've been getting a lot more sacks recently, and I'm kind of glad. But Danielle Hunter should have like legitimately 19 on the year, but they get it out right before. Anthony Barr with the big hit. Mike Hughes with the fumble recovery.
It's loose, and the Vikings pick up the football.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try to be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've
Dalvin
tried.
Cook open.
Really
just people out of his shoes down to the 10-yard line.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But
I tell you,
run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why
this game's fun whenever like you can kind of relax and just like have fun with it. But I think it's kind of funny whenever I said, "Oh yeah, Adam Thielen," and we have roughing the passer, I believe. I think it's funny. Oh, pass interference. Pulled down to the 1-yard line. Yeah. I think it's kind of funny before the game, though. Whenever I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, we had a couple really close games with these sliders. So maybe I'll, like, put something, like, for them. And now we're just absolutely fucking throwing the
down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school.
I feel kind of bad, but I don't really.
Because second down,
Justin Jefferson with another touchdown catch.
Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the
I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. I know that I have this chance.
That lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams.
So the meme. I have the number, the score.
But the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and
after
being ready
this game
to go
will
in
be
this one.
9-0 on the
Clean
season.
sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Three
the
wide
Bears
receivers
offense now
out,
gets set
so
to
we're
head
going
back
to bring
onto the field.
Danielle Hunter off the edge
Ball
to
security.
screw over
Talk
Nick
about
Foles.
it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every
But now look at this.
Harrison Smith forcing the fumble. Anthony Barr has it. Jeff Gladney blocking out front, and Jimmy Graham with the tackle. Anthony Barr down to the 36-yard line.
And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about
Dalvin Cook. He's open. Jukes to free safety, but is tackled from behind by Roquan Smith. 16 for 167 and 7. I mean, and 3.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. On the carry, it's Cook. And a nice job to break free with one tackle, but it slows his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
We're going to let him center.
Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Breaks the sack, throws it to Kyle Rudolph, and is intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson.
Tackled by Kyle Rudolph at the 12. Josh, is that Josh Jackson? I forget. Jonah Jackson, maybe?
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Someone's going to have a breakout after this game. Danielle Hunter falling down. Cameron Dantzler coming in and forces another fumble.
down, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
They ran no wide receiver 3. And I keep forgetting to put Jeff Gladney in, I tell you. I feel kind of bad, but... Cameron Dance had a fumble.
But not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So the Bears
dang it, I keep forgetting.
Welcome you back.
No, I'm willing to burn a timeout. I want Jeff Gladney to be on the field while he can. You know? I need to get him some reps.
First to their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Daniil Hunter off the edge. Look how far away he is.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, it's Patterson.
That's the wrong person.
Mark him down at the 49.
Now, I'm kind of an ultimatum, right? I want to bring Anthony Harris back, especially after the year he's having. But he's gonna be older, he's gonna be expensive, and he's gonna regress. You know, like there's no point in bringing him back if he's gonna be like a 78 overall. You know, he's already only an 81 overall now. I would much rather trade for someone like Desmond King. You know. Cameron Dantzler with the pick in the end zone.
The rookie Cameron Dantzler picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
But
back.
I'm just not sure what we're going to do at free agent, at the free safety position. We could go and look in the draft. You know, I actually need to look at the draft story
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is
Josh Rosen,
doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
Having basically the same stat line as Kirk Cousins, and he played a whole less quarter.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Putting up good bait, you know? And then we're going to eat it this last play.
Into enemy territory. That'll be a gain of 16, and it'll move the chains.
David Sills, pass interference. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. So we're going to accept this, and we're going to get another play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty.
But I don't want to ruin it, so we're just going to throw it to Alexander Madison. Don't get in, don't get in, don't get in. Okay, sweet, down to the 2-yard line. Alrighty, so we win against the Bears 69-6.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the
I have 27 subscribers.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball.
Big moment. This is a big moment for me. Alright.
They can bottle this.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Good. This is good game. You know, good game. So we're going to check out the draft stories. All right. I'm going to check out the draft stories, you know, like need to upgrade our coach. Now we can either do master trade negotiator, which could come very in handy, or we can get increased player weekly goal XP. So either we go for upgrading our players more or better trades. And since it's not the trades right now, I'm going to wait because we're going to get a bunch of XP at the end. Brian O'Neill has an upgrade point. Really thought a lot more people would. Kind of laggy. So we are going to look at... draft stories. Alrighty. Luke Greenberg solidified his status as the nation's top tight end prospect with dominant performance regarding Trent Hopkins. Not many more promising D-line prospects than Nelson Woody and Kerry Callahan is proving himself to be the top D lineman in the country. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to go back to that a couple times. So it's basically the top tight end. Nelson Woody's right there. Where is he? Is it him? Oh, God. Who's the tight end? Luke Greenberry. Yeah, so that it's the Alabama tight end. And Trent Tompkins. So we're going to take a look at him next week because there's a good chance that Rudy could be gone, and then Trent Tompkins, I believe. That's his name, right? Trent Tompkins? Says he's a defensive back. Yeah, there he is. 7th round pick. Mark him. And then we already have Woody. So, who was the other guy they were talking about? God, I don't want to get back out of this again. There's also the other question. Do we look at QB? You know, we have 2 very early picks. Nelson Woody. Kerry Callahan. He's a defensive lineman. Kerry Callahan right here. He's a late 2nd rounder. Out of Clemson, 21 years old. What picks do we have? We have a 1st, 2 firsts, a 3rd, a 6th, and a 7th. So this is going to be interesting. Sorry, I was getting a drink of water. No Devin Crease. That's weird. Take a look at Luke Greenberry, late 1st rounder. Alrighty. Where's the other guy? We already did Woody, and we already did the other guy. It was the cornerback. That's the 7th rounder. Man, he better be at least a 3rd. Early 3rd rounder, Trent Tompkins. So we can trade around. We can definitely move up and down the board with picks. Oh boy. Alrighty. So we're going up against the Cowboys this week. Who all do we have coming in this free agency class? We have Tim Settle. He would be really good to bring back, but the problem is he is just so expensive. But he is young. But here's Anthony Harris. He's 28. He's going to go down to a 78. He is also equally as expensive, so I'm not going to ink him up yet. Josh Metellus, I'd love to bring back. I think I'm going to bring him back on a 6-year deal. Low cap hit, and he's back for a couple more years. Cameron Smith, equally as low, only $1 million. Bringing him back next year too. Hale Henches, Kyle Hinton's going to be someone I really want to bring back. David Sills and Chad Thomas also did really well, so I want to bring him back too. Andre Smith, I hope retires after this year. Jaleel Johnson. I do not think I'm going to be bringing him back, and I will not. Hardy Nickerson. That's a maybe. We'll see later. But Tim Settle and Anthony Harris are the two I'm really worried about right now. I would love to bring Anthony Harris back, but it's just... you know, it makes it pretty hard. But we are missing a captain somewhere. So... do we make Justin Jefferson a captain? He's going to be a key building block on this team. I believe Dalvin Cook is already captain, and he is. Is Garrett Bradbury captain? He's not. Garrett Bradbury isn't the captain. Do you have a captain on the O-line? Cal Hinton, obviously, would be the captain. Or is Brian O'Neill? Nah, he's not. He's under contract, right? Look, he hasn't let up a sack. Nah, he's still on his rookie deal. Okay. So do we make Justin Jefferson the captain, or do we make an offensive lineman the captain? Because I'm going to have to re-sign every single one of these guys at one point. So I think I do Justin Jefferson. Because you know how cool it would be? Justin Jefferson having that captain's patch right there. It's great. I really don't understand why Cameron Dantzler and Mike Hughes didn't get one last week. Now I'm going to actually need some help with this one. Do we take away some superstar X Factor abilities so that Brian Burns can have one? Because Harrison Smith's is reinforcement. I feel like the Zone Hawk would be just so much better. And then his is selfless. What does selfless do? Let's check it out. Let's see what selfless does. Selfless. Nah, don't think that's a good one to have. Run stuffers. I think run stuffer's a big one here. And Daniil Hunter, what's his? That's a good one to have. What's Brian Burns? Bullets. That's a good one to have. Okay, so I think we're actually good. Mike Hughes getting along. Cameron Dantzler's also getting along. Jeff Gladney is the one I really wish we could upgrade right now. But he's just... so we're going to have to see about that. Let's look at our weekly training. He's there, right? He is. Okay. Alright, we're going to get into this Cowboys game after we fix the sliders. We fix the sliders first, Kyle. Putting that way down. Okay, and I'm going to I'm just gonna do it a little bit. Okay, we're gonna make it a little even. Okay. I'm gonna bring that one way down. We'll do that. Okay. These are what we're going to be rocking with, alright? Don't worry about pass blocking. It's fine. We're 9-0 currently. We're going to hop into this Cowboys game. Alright, alright. And we are going to mess stuff up. Kirk Cousins has 29 touchdowns and 22 interceptions. Alright, I'll let you guys watch the intro.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, well, I guess the 49ers, with no injuries, the 49ers must be really good.
Hi again, everyone.
You know,
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club.
So it's going to be like a heavy contention between us,
in their first 9
like
games.
getting on and beating them.
That a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
But let's have a good game. Let's try not to lose here, all right? I might as well. I might kind of make like the sliders just 100 for fun. So Dak Prescott is coming onto the field, probably inked up a new one already.
The former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know,
Daniel Hunter almost having a sack already was early in the game. That's nice.
But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week.
We're going to run nickel man.
All right. Weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him.
Daniel Hunter, Eric Kendricks getting a sack and a fumble. Daniel Hunter hops on the ball. He gets back up. And he will be taken down at the 3-yard line.
The Vikings ready to go to work, led out by their quarterback in his 3rd year wearing purple, 9th year overall in the NFL, a Pro Bowler in Kirk Cousins.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right, you got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw 4 touchdown passes.
But got to eliminate
the W. That's right.
Because otherwise,
intercepted. Are you kidding me? And they're going to take that all the way back.
He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I fucking
the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Okay. The gloves are coming off. I shouldn't have changed the sliders. The gloves are coming off. I'm putting 90 on them. I'm determined now.
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I'm a smack you, Gary.
With a PAT, and it's now
the gloves are coming off. I'll rush for 400 yards. I'm gonna legitimately. I'm probably gonna like absolutely murder him. And if I don't, I'm gonna be sad. But I am just. The gloves are off now.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
I'm angry now. The gloves are coming off.
22-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously,
Justin Jefferson with the big catch down to, I believe, the 45-yard line.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage.
Kyle Rudolph with the great catch. Breaking tackles down to the 35-yard line.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Because if you read the chat, you'll see why.
Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Throw it to Adam Thielen. Caught down to the 6-yard line.
6-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29.
And we're going to try and run it in with Dalvin Cook here.
3 plays, 3 pass completions in the blink of an eye.
They're going wide too, which means easy walk-in touchdown. Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings
Dan
are
Bailey down the middle.
But go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in.
Redneck Gamer.
Answer though to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that.
I know, right? Every time we went up against each other, like, we would just, like, I would just beat him every time. Because, like, he always wore his shoulder pads so loose. I just shoved my hands under there, and I could fit my, like, my fists. And I would just, like, throw him around like he was a ragdoll. It was hilarious. Because he weighed a good, like, 30 pounds more than me, too.
25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Second drive forthcoming here for
So
the
it was
Dallas
always
Cowboys.
like, haha.
It's certainly a lot of football
Screw you.
left to play. We're not into
All right,
December yet.
running
but
nickel
right
man
now where we
again.
stand, they're in
Probably
first
going to
place
give
in
it
their
to
division,
Ezekiel
looking
Elliott,
really
and
good.
they do.
Looking to be
Eric
a
Kendricks
threat
with the
come
great
January.
tackle.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all.
Oh, man, Amari Cooper. I tell you, man.
And ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So Amari Cooper out of
Yeah, it
Northwestern High School
was,
in
but
Miami,
like
making
that
a
was
nice
back in
play
middle
there.
school, and I'd probably still kick the crap out of him.
The draft
So.
process when he came out of Alabama.
Gary
and
don't
was
want no
inquiring
smoke.
about
You
him
don't want
and
no
his
smoke.
skills. They say it all began back in Miami.
Oh,
He
dang
became
it,
a
Eric
receiver
Kendricks. I
at a
tried
young age
to
because
go
of
on
his
you, but it
attention
went
to
to
detail
Harrison Smith
precision.
instead. They are
Don't
just
forget his
torching us.
athletic ability.
We're going to have
That's
to
what
start
made that
running some
catch
cover
there.
He did
3.
spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
We're going to have to run cover 3 from here on out whenever there's 2 wide receivers. Because they're just going dead center to Neil Hunter with the tackle for loss.
On this play, being knocked back to the 18. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult
Yeah,
one
that's
to
right. He don't
prepare
want
for.
no
One of
smoke.
the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this.
Man, I tell you, this
quarter.
wide receiver core is not one to mess around with. CD Lamb, Amari Cooper, and Michael Gallup, and they throw it to someone who I don't know.
12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup.
Look,
and that'll
man,
lead to a 3rd
you don't
down.
want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Because smoke makes my throat hurt.
What's that?
All right.
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackle.
Oh,
to
number
the
10's
ball.
Tavon
Convert
Austin, the
first
dude
tackle.
from the Rams.
Luckily enough, there were more people there to get it.
Anthony Barr saves the touchdown. No, never mind.
Cowboy touchdown. Deshaun Jackson. His first touchdown.
Ah, yeah,
of
he
the
trashed.
year.
He
And the
trashed.
Cowboys
I carried
have
them so many
taken the
times.
lead.
Fuck the
On that
Cowboys.
third down call, the
Fuck
goal was to get the
Cowboys.
ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal.
I'm
and
dropping
rumbled in for a
90.
touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
All right, not taking it back. We're down at 25.
And at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over.
Watch this be the game we
Cook
lose against
taking
the
the field
Cowboys.
for the Vikings' next possession. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And
Yeah, we will sometime. Right now, I'm kind of just like trying to get this series done. Unless I might do a couple seasons. You know.
In a big way, and confident about this game as well.
Kyle Rudolph is wide open down to the 41-yard line.
Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't
man.
move quite as fast.
Adam Thielen mossing him at the 15-yard line. Justin Jefferson was wide open, but Adam Thielen coming up clutch.
Cousins to Thielen, 44 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Kirk Cousins rolling out, scrambling out of the pocket, getting out of bounds. Flag should be thrown. He's going out of fucking bounds.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, have fun,
he's
bud.
not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down from
Alrighty.
the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And this won't be
Dalvin
enough
Cook,
to pick up the
short
first.
gain of only
A
2
gain
yards.
of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins.
Dalvin
Setting
Cook,
up the screen
halfback
for Cook.
screen, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. This one tied at 14
kicking it
now as
off.
he sends this one away.
Into the back of the end, into the middle of the end zone, and it's going to be moved out.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard
We're tied
line.
14-14 at
About set for this next drive by the
late
Cowboys
first.
offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out
Eric
the
Wilson coming up
Here, you're
clutch
trying to
with the
figure out if you
tackle.
can slow someone down
For
while
no
continuing to
gain.
breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd,
We are going to
they're
go
getting their
cover
money's worth
3
right
here
now.
because they are probably going to chuck it
Without a
deep.
doubt, they're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Dak dropping this one.
Anthony Harris coming up clutch, forcing the fumble, but it goes out of bounds.
So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face
And
a
you
third
know
down.
that they're going to audible it because they have
Here's Prescott.
no, never mind. They had a wide receiver at tight end. Jeff Gladney coming up,
He's gonna
big
have the
hit,
first down yardage
but
to
it's
the
probably going to be
35.
down. Yep, first down.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
Anthony Barr absolutely stealing Daniil Hunter with another fumble recovery. Yeah, word.
Covered by the defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins now after the
Wide receivers going out. Justin Jefferson catches it. He's down at the 22-yard line.
They're inside the 25.
And that will be
Second
the
quarter now
end
for
of the
Minnesota.
first.
It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I think running this
Second
is
quarter
good.
now for Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football.
I know, right?
As they've got
It's
it with a
crazy.
1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Kyle Rudolph. Dropped down at the 5-yard
Physical
line.
play on the football there, and it's second
Calling
down.
for a flag, but one's not going to be thrown. Justin Jefferson is open. He catches it, jukes him out of his shoes, and he is in for another touchdown.
Justin Jefferson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal.
Justin Jefferson has 13 touchdowns on the year. Woo, I thought it would be more, actually. Nah, that's about right.
Secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This is only week 11. He had a couple games where he got 2 or 3.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run.
Daniil Hunter with the sack for a fumble. Brian Burns hops on it, but not before the wide receiver picks it up. Jackson.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Anthony Bard coming in with a big hit.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
But it's third down.
3rd and 8. This is a very big play. They're passing. Daniil Hunter back. Eric Wilson knocking him. Tim Settle hops on the ball, and that is a fumble recovery.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time.
Alrighty.
But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Alrighty. Sorry, I got it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins now lets it fly for
Adam Thielen chucking it, knocked down.
Incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So,
the chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
dun. Okay.
Incomplete.
Intended for number 11. Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
Dan Bailey for his 3rd field goal attempt on the year.
A 49-yard attempt.
And it is good.
Knock it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
That was 14.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Alrighty. Skolquick coming to kick it off at the beginning of the 2nd.
Kick this one away,
And it should be in the back of the end zone, as it is. Tim Pollard is going to take the lead.
Elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here.
Eric Wilson with a big hit on C.D. Lamb.
And now taking downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll run with Elliott.
Anthony Barr, big hit on Ezekiel Elliott. He fumbles the ball. Daniil Hunter with another fumble recovery.
And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right
the Cowboys.
now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change their luck some way, somehow.
They bring another blitz.
Concentration.
Adam Thielen doesn't reach for it.
Big way right now. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Okay. Here's second
No,
and 10
Adam
now from
Thielen
the
wasn't
35.
covered quite well at all. It was just a bad pass because he was under pressure.
Oh, going for
Justin Jefferson's open, and it's knocked away.
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
No, we haven't ran as much this game. I wonder if that's like a sign. Oh, why did Adam Thielen come so far up? We're going for it. I don't even care. We're going for it.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. They'll try and run the option.
So much
Kirk Cousins gets the first down whenever it was supposed to get that down and good.
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid
Alrighty,
fourth down conversion.
we're gonna run with Dalvin Cook a little bit. You know, I think he needs it. Kyle Hinton's blowing up Leighton Vander Esch, but it doesn't matter. He's 5 for 17. Yeah, we need to get him rolling.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Cook.
He's that 45 guy. He sucks. He's trash.
Call that a loss of a yard, and
He has a
things get a little
touchdown
more
on it,
difficult
so
here.
screw
Third
him.
and 5. Third down, Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook with the first down, breaking tackles.
Down,
Leighton Vander Esch cleaned him up.
at the 12. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run.
They brought a blitz, and I just get
About a
stuck
week ago
behind
when he got
tackle.
the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Now a run with Cook.
CJ Ham, who are you blocking? There's a
Continues.
linebacker
He's
in
going
front of you,
nowhere
dude.
again. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. The Vikings on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Alrighty.
They'll be tackled right on
We're
the 10.
going for
short
it here,
of
too.
first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now.
Kyle Rudolph is the guy we are going to be looking for. And because Ezra Cleveland can't block, it is taking down.
Unable to convert here on fourth. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Screw the Cowboys.
About set for this next
Bringing
drive
up
by the
blitz,
Cowboys
even though it's
offense.
probably a
We
really
have seen
bad
a
idea.
lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their
No,
heads.
Michael Pierce tackling for a short gain. This has not been a very big run-heavy game. It has been a lot of passing.
Because most of them are creating
2-minute
and getting a
warning.
bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
It's not even a very
They'll
high-scoring
break the
game
huddle
either.
and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. Second and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Quick
Eric
hit,
Wilson
complete.
saving the first
And he'll be
down.
about a full yard shy of the 20
Third
at the
and 1.
19-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Prescott from the gun.
Anthony Barr with the interception, and it taken down to the 11-yard line.
And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there.
Oh, man, we didn't even check the weekly thing. He won it. Yeah, that's right.
And get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Dalvin Cook in with another touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Alrighty, Dan Bailey out for the P8.
A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
Alrighty.
offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads.
The Neil Hunter with the strip sack. Joe Looney, he lands on it.
Dallas will maintain possession. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Jeff Gladney is covering CD Lamb, fellow first-round pick, and fumble. Harrison Smith has the ball. He's running up and he's down to the 40-yard line. Oh my God, I cannot beat. Ezekiel Elliott has 5 fumbles in the game. Looking for Justin Jefferson here. Coverage pretty tight. David Sills almost intercepted.
Get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range. I want to send Kyle
Rudolph on a streak
so they can work
here.
Towards another couple of stops.
Both are covered.
Flushed out right.
David Sills is open, and he's down to the 8-yard line. Kirk Cousins throws an absolute bomb to him. Just 10-point precision.
A lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
A chance to really
David Sills is our primary guy right here. He is open. He gets the touchdown. David Sills.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point try by Bailey.
Boop.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed
12 seconds left in the second half.
It all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota. Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime
we
report.
skipped this.
All right, hang on. We'll jump
We have
over
49 yards rushing. So, I think, honestly, we're going to have to just start rushing a lot.
This football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Kyle Rudolph is open. Sheds a tackle. And is taken down at the 48-yard line.
Across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down.
Alrighty. I know I just said we're going to run, but we're running this play.
They keep taking their shots.
This is a run play. We're going to run at least 3 times and run a play action.
Victim to it themselves.
Alden Smith, I mean, they're just blowing us.
It's second down now.
Man, why do I have, like, hiccups and burps
He
all
had
of
it
a
diagnosed
sudden?
pretty quickly.
I love that.
I mean, they're just blowing us up. They have such a good linebacking core. Jalen Smith is just coming off the edge unblocked.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
He's coming off the edge. Why? Oh, my God.
40 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
We're going up to the middle again. And he's going to be short.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Oh, we got it. Oh, there's
They'll
no way we
certainly
had
take
that.
it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down.
Man, I thought that was good, but like,
now they look to pay it off on first down.
Man, there's no way we had that though. Like, I don't know how they gave that to us, but they did. They gave it to us.
It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They run. Cook.
Finally, breaking big for a 10-yard gain. Taken down by DeMarcus Lawrence down to the 31.
It's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense.
It's kind of sad saying we broke big for a 10-yard gain. That's just the slugfest we're in right now, man. Their linebackers are just coming in hot, and they're
made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
I mean, they're just bringing them like every play.
But that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And he finds Cook. And he's going to have another first
Dalvin
down
Cook
here
is
as
a
the
very
tackle's
big
made
part
at the
of this
Cowboys'
offense.
15-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Middle's finally open. He's down to the 6-yard line.
Being brought down, second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second.
Leighton Vander Esch coming in, and we're down to the 4-yard line. Okay, we're going to chill.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their
So
business
what they're
in a
doing
line
is they're having Leighton Vander Esch and cover one spy, but they're bringing
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
and Alexander Madison, which I think is one of his first rushes of the year, gets a touchdown. Look, if you're not going to put Dalvin Cook on the field, how am I supposed to get him? Yeah, it's his second rushing touchdown. Oh, we missed that. No, we didn't. Straight down the middle.
They should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Well, they got the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game.
They have struggled. This game started a slugfest.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy.
I'm doing it with one hand and they throw it out of bounds.
That maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Okay, so
Glad to have you with us.
Danielle Hunter's coming off the edge this play, and he's going to screw Dak Prescott up. Sorry, I was in the middle of something. And that's a sack. Danielle Hunter, his third on the game, and I believe that's his 12th sack on the year. There's a good chance he could get 20 on the year.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's third
and 16. We're going to run cover 3. This is big. This is big right here. I mean, we're already ahead, but still, this is big.
Prescott to throw it.
Cameron Dantzler! Whoa, come no! He had that!
And he will have a
he had that!
As they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Don't diss my boy. He had that. That was his interception fair and square. He should have had that.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah,
he should have had it. That is
really
so
a lot of the time they have to throttle back
man.
a little bit in the run game because you
that
know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Oh, man, I was wanting Harrison Smith on that.
He'll be down at the 46. So they go from
3rd and 2
to the other on a pickup.
That's Deshaun Jackson.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it without
Ezekiel Elliott getting a decent gain, 21 yards. He has 21 yards this whole game. Our run defense is really good, man.
Easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Danielle Hunter with a tackle for loss. He no longer has 21 yards.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Danielle Hunter's going off this game, man. I feel good for him.
From the shotgun,
Danielle Hunter just completely destroying Ezekiel Elliott, getting at the line.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not.
We're going to go cover 3 here. Hopefully Cameron Dantzler can get some retribution like he deserves. Danielle Hunter misses. Can't. Oh man, I really wish Harrison Smith would have just destroyed him. Alrighty, 4th and 6, and they are going to be going for it. We are going to be going in cover 2.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th
we
down.
shouldn't have gone that. We should. I mean, cover 3 is probably the best we can go right now. They have Amari Cooper at tight end. That's weird. Mike Hughes, I think he might have saved it. Nah, he didn't. That's a first. Dang it. They have a very good habit of like putting their tight end, having their wide receivers play like tight end. I don't know why. Just run your tight end.
First down, Prescott. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Dak Prescott feels the pressure and throws it out of bounds.
In this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Tackled down at the 18-yard line.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards.
They finally bring a tight end out, and they're playing their wide receiver at tight end. And I highly doubt that they're going to change the play. Nope, they don't. Eric Wilson with the INT. Tackled by Amari Cooper.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this
Dalvin Cook takes him out of his shoes.
The game, they all want their shot at picking off a pass.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
There's a beautiful throw.
What are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? Oh, good, 96. 94 or whatever.
Look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand.
Don't know why Garrett Bradbury doesn't get off that block, but hey, you know, it's not my job. It's not my, well, it kind of is my job. Garrett Bradbury, get off the block. Kyle Hinton. Oh, Dalvin Cook, maybe he gets the first down.
7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10.
He does.
36-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
Dalvin Cook somehow finds an opening, and the linebacker kind of just teleports to him. They have a really good rush defense, man.
The first down
But
run got
we've
5.
allowed
Here's second and 5. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's going to be met.
If Kyle Rudolph could get better at his job,
third down.
maybe we break big there. Kyle Rudolph with the catch on the no-name tight linebacker, because screw him, he's a Cowboy. Thrown it to Irv Smith, and that is pass interference. We are going to be down at like the 20-yard line. We're down to the 22-yard line.
Happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Oh, Justin Jefferson should have put that
out of
in.
bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
We'll run here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on.
If we have enough time, Dalvin Cook with a 6-yard gain.
Gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Oh, he might have got that. He's 1 yard away, and it's 4th and inches.
They're up to the challenge.
Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here.
And he got it.
And he's able to pick up the first down.
100 yards rushing.
Right at the
Man, at the beginning of the game, I did not think he would even get close. But he got it. Oh, son of a bitch, got it.
Convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it
David
off.
Sills going to run that.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins being chased out left.
David Sills for the touchdown in the corner of the end zone.
Continues. And for them, this
He's
train,
having a
it just
great
keeps
game,
rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
Straight
And you just
down
wonder
the
how
center.
anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Alrighty, it's 52-14. When they brought it back for a pick 6, I got pretty angry. I said we're dropping 90. I'll take 60. But, you know, I'm good with this. Let's chill.
About set for this next drive.
I'm going to play with Brian Burns a little bit. You know,
coming off the extra
try and
week
get
of rest,
him
but this
some
team
sacks.
started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Anthony Barr coming in, and Mike Hughes cleaning it up.
This to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll
I really
think
that Dantzler should have got that INT. That was a great play by him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided
I mean, he should have had that. That was his. But, you know, Madden.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike Hughes, big hit, forced fumble. But it goes out of bounds. He has 6 fumbles on the game.
I don't know about you, but I could hear.
And I turned down the sliders too. It's down to like 11. I can't turn it down any lower. Like, it's just not going to happen. Like,
over the sideline, able to retain possession.
Eric Wilson with a good tackle.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
The Cowboy first down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Cameron Hansford breaks it up.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Prescott yet again.
Danielle Hunter with another sack. That's his 4th on the day.
Bring him down. Danielle Hunter.
If he gets one more, he's on the list. If he gets one more sack, he's on the list.
Great year continues.
Mike Hughes breaks up the potential thing.
To put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's gonna have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot
Breaks
of
up the
answers.
potential catch. We're down to the 2-yard line. You know, they're not going to win, right? I want...
And he's got to be fired up about that.
Oh, that is the wrong thing. They're not going to win. And I want Danielle Hunter to get another sack. So he's on the all-time list.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining.
So,
we'll be back after this.
We're punting.
What is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation.
Jeff Gladney with a great tackle.
Put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10.
Danielle Hunter, come on. I know you can. I will waste timeouts.
At their own 37.
I'm getting him on this list, man.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Come on, he was so close. He hit him last time. Come on, Danielle Hunter. I know you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Here's Prescott.
Danielle Hunter got him. Yes. Come on. Come on.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own foot. Nowhere to go. Here
Another. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Danielle Hunter has 5 sacks on the day. He is officially on the list. We did it.
big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept that, won't they? It makes their job that
We're immediately checking that out. That is, oh my God, I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we actually did it.
in a different flow.
He got 5 sacks
So for the Vikings,
on his own.
they keep on rolling 10-0 now.
Let's look. Let's look. They better have counted. I know they did. 5 sacks on the day. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Man, that's crazy. Oh, geez. That was too good. I'm sorry. I got a little bit too excited there. We are going to check out we're going to check out the records. We're going to see what ones we got. All right. We aren't on this one. Okay. Are we on this one? We are not. Are we on this one? We are not. I don't think we're on this one either. We could probably put them on there. Now, receiving yards. We might actually be on this one, but we are not. Receiving touchdowns, I don't think we are. We aren't. Catches, we definitely aren't. We haven't. Now, defensive sacks. Where's my man? He's not on here. Oh, we needed one more. This is breaking my heart. That breaks my heart there. That's a heartbreaker. Oh, God. So we have the number 4 offense in the NFL and the number 1 defense in the NFL. Dalvin Cook is 1,500 yards rushing. He has 22 rushing touchdowns. Now, if I look, a season is like 28, isn't it? Yeah. So right now, he is right here on the list. So there's a very good chance he destroys this record this year. And we are currently 10-0. We're going to send to the next week. Look at stories and scout, and then we are going to end this live stream. Weekly awards. Last week we had Dalvin Cook and Anthony Barr. This week we had Danielle Hunter with 5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 3 fumble recoveries. So the draft story is nothing new. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna leave that here then. Alright. Thank you for tuning into the thank you for tuning into the stream. Uh-oh. We have a problem. We have 5 games left. Alright. So I think the next time I play, I want to do week 12 and 13. And then I'm going to... And then the next one I'm going to do 14, 15, and 16. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that bye week kind of messed up. But I don't think it should have. Or we could do it right now. Do I want to do it right now? What time is it? Nah, I can't do it right now. It's already 11 o'clock. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to leave that here then. Alright. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I know I've already said that. But the next one, we go up against the Panthers. And right now, we are 10-0. Someone commented. You want me to play right now? I don't know why the live chat notifications are popping up. It's my stream. You want me to play right now? It is 11 o'clock. I'm gonna smack you tomorrow. Okay. Fine. I guess, you get a special one. You get 3 in an episode. Woo. Okay. Alright. Well, first we're gonna look at this. We need to scout all of these wide receivers, and they're all trash except for these 3. Who would have guessed? He doesn't look too bad, actually. Luke Greenberry looks very good. The chances I get him, though, are very, very low. Right now, we don't really need to worry about edge. I think we need to worry about D-tackle, and that looks to be a beast of a player. And Bishop equally looks as good, if not as good, as the first guy, Mike Parks. And he is an early first-round pick. I've already committed. I might as well. Actually, I don't know, man. I'm tired. I want to sleep. This is the Brian Burns revenge game. And we can put that as a title of the next episode, you know? What you need to do is you need to rewatch this, because in my first game, the best thing ever happened. As soon as I end the stream, I'm going back and watching that because it was beautiful. All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here then. All right. Good night. I'm tired. I fell asleep right before the stream. I'm surprised that I even got it out. So, alrighty. Well, good night.